Everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video I'll be sharing with you how to grow on Twitter. So Twitter is one of the most intellectual platform, and it's a kind of uh, tough to get grow on this because if you look at the start of Twitter, how many users are using Twitter as compared to Instagram, Facebook or WhatsApp. So it's a type of more less people are using it, but the people who are using it are more good, have good knowledge, most of them, as compared to Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or Facebook. So I will be sharing with you. So let's see the start of here. So here is the start of Instagram and Facebook users, and here is Twitter. So you look at that, there's very less user are using Twitter. Now that's a combine of that. If you have 1 million followers over Twitter, that is really big thing, right? So that's why I be giving you some of the things that you should be take and should be apply on Twitter profile if you're a new user on Twitter. So with no more further ado, let's get into it. So number one thing is hashtags. So I do prefer using hashtag a bit because if you are new over Twitter, you can use hashtags. Like if you are posting a new content, so make sure don't copy paste content from one platform to another. Like if you have written something regarding Tesla, right, and if you are copying something line or 2 to 5 sentences from a online blog or a particular site, so make sure don't copy that. Try to produce your own content. That's why you get engagement, because if you just copy something from existing site, that may not grow and get you more followers, get more engagement, right? So I do prefer you don't copy anything from online and just put it down as a tweet on your Twitter. Try to produce your own content. And yeah, so if you're a new user, make sure to use hashtag. Maximum use 2 hashtags. Don't know more than that, and so that it not be level up your tweets. Now secondly is that make sure to be niche specific. Now what the mean of that? For example, if you are a new user who like to talk about startups, so make sure to tweet everything regarding startup or finance or which you have interest in. For example, if you have a base audience regarding who have interest in startups, and the next day you tweeted about cooking or something sports, so that's may let down the count of audience, because the audience need to prefer the specific thing that they like on, right? So that's why they follow you. So if they don't like that, you as a people, as a user who don't who do something else regarding the interest, then they may unfollow you, right? So be niche specific if you want to grow. And now the next question arises that if we don't know what our niche, so if you have a base audience over LinkedIn, like for on Twitter, for example, if you have 50 to 60 followers, so try to figure out that what your followers are. Now just go into your follower section and just try to figure out that what your people like to follow you, right? So that's how you get to know about what you're interested in. Now the next thing which I want to share with you is how so if you have a base audience ready, then how to get interact with them, right? So interaction is also important. If you have your base audience ready, then you have organized some sort of Twitter spaces with them. That is also a great example of how to interact with people. And now also I also recommend you to join in some of the Twitter spaces by people who are organizing day by day. Now for example, if you are have follow some a big person like a founder or CEO of a company, then try to join your Twitter space. And if you example want to speak in that Twitter space, then the speak in them. So make sure you also need to transfer your followers from that space to your profile as well. Then also you can also organize your Twitter space as well. Just try to collaborate with some of the other uh, big person and just say that can I please organize a Twitter space with you. And yeah, so you can also divert the followers of that person to your profile. Now the last thing, sometimes this used to happen with me also. If you are tweeting your own tweets and just lay down and just tweet a single tweet and then stop your phone just do your other work. So what I recommend you, just not only tweet your single tweet, try to for example, there is some big person over Twitter like Narendra Modi, right? And you can also take an example of other person over here, like he tweeted regarding something finance, right? So you also have interest in finance, you can also kind of reply to the tweet, and maybe that also serve as a attraction. Now last thing, this is also good, that you can also retweet, and there's also option of quote retweet, right? So in here you can just find someone, a great person like Elon Musk tweeted regarding something Tesla, and if you have interest in automobile or technology, you can add on views by quote retweet. That also a great thing. Yeah, that's all. And also use Twitter thread. So Twitter thread is also good. For example, if you have interest in technical writing or some of the writing which you like, you can also make a Twitter thread that is also serve as a good thing. Yeah, and also last thing, this is a type of thing that you should be aware of, is that don't follow the videos that say that get 1,000 followers, get 10,000 followers on a day on Twitter. That's literally impossible, right? You don't even get a 1,000 follower, 2,000 follower, or 10,000 follower in a single day. That's a type of scam, and it sometimes block your or report your profile sometimes. So make sure be aware of these thing, because if you look at other people, right? For example, if you look at Gary Vaynerchuk, right? He also a big social media influencer. He used to practice a lot, and I think he today from he has a social media influencer for I think past a decade. Oh, so that's huge, and now he had gotten 1 million followers, right? So that's how you need to get a thing. So don't focus on your followers, focus on your tweets and type of content that you're providing. That's all from my side.